Hello and welcome to this brand new edition of Colors of India, your weekly cultural diary on Rajya Sabha TV. I'm Teena. Let's begin the program, as always, with highlights of some events we covered for you in the week gone by. First up today, an Odissi recital. Followed by a classical music concert. And then a trip to one of the markets in Delhi ahead of Holi. We begin this week with an Odissi dance drama, Anant, based on the themes of cosmic creation and the 5 great physical elements, Panchabhut, by Arnab Bandhopadhyay. We bring you some of the best moments from the 2-hour-long production. Creative movements enchanting classical music and Vedic chanting. Arnab Bandhopadhyay and his group's dance drama Anant had all the elements of a brilliant Odissi recital. Arnab Bandhopadhyay, who is a disciple of Guru Kelucharan Mahapatra and Guru Ratikant Mahapatra, is one of the few dancers who is trained in both Bharatnatyam and Odissi. He's been conferred with various prestigious awards and has travelled extensively across the country as well as abroad as a solo dancer as well as along with his troupe. Arnab started learning classical dance at a very young age. He says Odissi is one of the favorite classical dance forms, which is quite complicated but looks very delicate.
Odissi is the most graceful classical dance, I believe, and all kind of little nuances are there. The abhinaya, the footwork, the bhangis. It's so complicated, but it looks so delicate. So this is my favorite.
The 2-hour-long dance drama was based on the themes of cosmic creation and the 5 great physical elements or Panch Tattva. Through their dance, the group depicted the cycle of life from birth to death through our 5 elements like earth, fire, water and air. The dance production comprises of Arnab along with his troupe of 6 female Odissi dancers who are also his students.
Ananta means we can say this moksha. So everything started from these 5 elements and ends in the 5 elements. So our life is like that, and this is a cycle of life, because when you give birth, that is started with the earth. I mean, everything, the seeds and everything, the life starts from earth, and then water. We need water to survive, and we need air to breathe, and then we all go to the Anant space.
I've been learning for the past 8 years, and I started since I was in class 5, and under him everything is like teacher-student relationship is very good, but what is more important and what is more exciting about working in this team is this team acts as a very family. It acts as a family.
The production was scripted by Shreyasi Day, while its music was given by Delhi-based classical vocal artist Dr. Subhadra Desai. Apart from the sculptured poses of Odissi, what attracted spectators more was the fascinating traditional costumes of the Odissi dancers. Keeping the theme of the production in mind, Arnab very beautifully designed the costumes of these dancers. Watching their scintillating Odissi performance was truly a blissful experience of aesthetic delight. Presenting a dance drama is in itself an art. It requires precise planning and then a refined perspective. But spearheaded by Arnab Bandyopadhyay, who's himself an earnest dancer, this production with such beautiful compositions and choreography was a delight for all those who appreciate classical dance forms. So after that beautiful production of dance and music, time for a short break on the program. There's lots more coming up on the other side. Do stay with us. On the other side of the break, an evening of soulful music. Welcome back after the break. Let's now take you to a musical concert, Rang, which celebrated the colors of Basant with classical and semi-classical music compositions. Listen in.
India Habitat Centre in New Delhi put up a delightful evening for music lovers recently. Titled Rang, the musical concert opened with a mesmerizing performance by Paulamine Yogi. The Kolkata-based vocalist enthralled spectators with her classical and semi-classical compositions, celebrating the colors of Vasant or spring. Most of her compositions were based on Holi, capturing the joyous and playful spirit of the festival.
देखिए होली दिवाली ये जो हमारे जो पुराने त्यौहार है उसका मतलब है मिलाप। हम सब मिलते हैं, अपने रिश्तेदारों से मिलते हैं, दोस्तों से मिलते हैं, जो अनजान है उनसे भी मिलते हैं। तो होली के यही हम लोग बोलना चाहते हैं कि होली के थ्रू हम लोग सबको बोलना चाहते हैं कि आप सब एक साथ रहे, संगति बना के रखें, और यही बोलना चाहूँगी। और रंगों में रंग जाए, होली के रंगों में रंग जाए।
Before starting her career in classical singing, Polumi worked in the corporate sector for several years. Although music remained her passion, and she soon returned to establish a career in this art. She is presently undergoing training in music under Vidushi Suranjana Bose and Shima Acharya Chaudhary, and has been practicing it as a full-time profession for the last 3 years. On stage, she was joined by Kaushik Datta on harmonium and Amritesh Chandelier on tabla.
म्यूज़िक पहले तो ये पैशन ही था। मेरा करियर कॉर्पोरेट का रहा है, मैं मैनेजमेंट ग्रेजुएट हूँ। तो उसके बाद फिर म्यूज़िक से जितना तालीम मिलता रहा, गुरुओं के साथ संयोग के बाद हम लोग को उनसे मोटिवेशन मिला, और लगा कि नहीं, म्यूज़िक एक ऐसी चीज़ है जिसका कोई बैरियर नहीं है, और वो सुकून भी मिलता है कि सेटिस्फैक्शन भी होना चाहिए जो काम आप कर रहे हो उससे। तो फिर धीरे धीरे लगा कि नहीं, म्यूज़िक को सीरियसली लेते हैं और म्यूज़िक को ही आगे बढ़ाते हैं।
हमारा पहला कार्यक्रम पॉलमी नियोगी जी के साथ है। कोलकाता से आई हैं, वोकलिस्ट है, सुरंजना बोस जी के शिष्य हैं, और वो होली पे बेस्ड सेमी क्लासिकल गायन प्रस्तुत करेंगी। उनकी जो 2 कॉम्पोजिशंस गा रही हैं वो पंडित चिन्मय लाड़ी जी की कॉम्पोजिशन है, और बहुत अच्छी कॉम्पोजिशंस है होली की।
The concert also featured a classical duet by Anirban Das and Diptam Sinha Biswas. They were accompanied by Amritesh Sandile on tabla and Janab Zakir Dholpuri on harmonium. Together, they presented some melodious compositions and tunes, reflecting the various aspects of our festival of colors. Filling the auditorium with the magical essence of their voice, both Anirban and Diptam also impressed spectators. Celebrating the sound of spring, the concert was no less than a treat for music lovers in this holy season.
Rangeda
And after that soulful recital of semi-classical, folk and light music concert, we slip into another short break on the program. There's still more coming up ahead. Don't go anywhere. On the other side, we take a look at the preparations ahead of Holi. Welcome back once again. It's the time of Holi, the festival of colours that brings in joy and fervour in our lives. But this time, markets are quiet and the excitement around the festival is missing. Although there is no dearth of colours and pitchkaris in the market, the footfall has gone down drastically in view of the coronavirus threat worldwide. My colleague Vandana brings us this report from one such market in New Delhi.
It's a few days left for Holi, and so the celebration have begun all around. At Sadar Bazaar in Delhi, shops have been decked up with colourful gulal, balloons and mouth-watering gujiyas, all of which symbolize the festive season of Holi.
As the festival of colours is slowly approaching, markets are abound with heaps of colour powders, spray paints and also water guns. Environment-friendly colours like herbal gulal and organic variants have replaced silver and gold spray cans this year. There's increasing demand for herbal gulal in flea markets because of growing awareness of severe allergic reactions to synthetic colours. Some shops even had colours on sale. These colours are made using natural kumkum, turmeric powder, potato, rice flour and beetroot powder, which does not cause any harm to our skin.
होली एक अच्छा त्यौहार है, सबको बनाना चाहिए, खुशी और सौहार्द से बनाना चाहिए। हमने जितनी भी आइटम रख रही हैं सब अपनी मेड इन इंडिया हैं। पिचकारियां हैं, पाइप हैं, रंग गुलाल है और फॉग वगैरह चल रहे हैं आजकल गुलाल के, वो सब आइटम टोटल आइटम है।
Adding to the shopping frenzy were creatively designed water crystals in various shapes and sizes for children, along with a variety of herbal gulal. Most of these items on sale at the markets are made in India. Shopkeepers say they're avoiding Chinese products this time because of the coronavirus outbreak in the neighbouring country.
बहुत हल्की भीड़ है, कोई सामान कोई जल्दी कोई खास नहीं मिलता।
दुकानदारी आ तो रहे पर बहुत कम दुकानदारी है। कोई बीमारी चल रही ना हो, चाइना का माल हमारे नहीं लगा रहा कोई भी अब।
Women were more interested in shopping for mouth-watering recipes and sweets for Holi and could also be seen buying different types of gujia makers in shops. Unlike previous years, there was a decline in footfall of visitors. In the wake of the coronavirus outbreak, several people are planning to celebrate colourless Holi with only sweets, while others have decided not to play Holi and avoid social gatherings ahead of the festival.
होली में गुजिया का महत्व ये है कि तुम किसी को भी दोगे मुंह मीठा करने के लिए, ताकि जो संबंध हैं आपस में मीठे बने। मैं 1968 से आ रही हूँ यहाँ पर सदर बाज़ार में। मेरा स्कूल था, मैं पढ़ाती थी। उसके बाद मैं रिटायर होने के बाद भी मैं इंजॉय करने के लिए आती हूँ।
सदर बाज़ार में इस बार आया हूँ जी, मेरे को यहाँ से पिचकारी लेनी है, गुलाल लेना है, रंग लेना है, स्प्रे लेना है। सदर बाज़ार में बिल्कुल आराम से मिल जाता है और एक ही दुकान में से मिल जाता है जी।
Holi is one of the most significant festivals as it marks the arrival of the harvest or spring season in the country. It is also celebrated as the victory of good over evil. On the day of Holi, people gather to enjoy and celebrate the festival of colours with music and sweets. Although the excitement around Holi is missing this time, we want to wish all our viewers a happy and safe festival. Stay safe, take adequate precautionary measures, avoid large gatherings, and of course, find your own ways to enjoy the festival of Holi this time around. And let's now move on to the culture calendar of the week. Kannada play Anavaran will be staged at Ranga Shankara, JP Nagar in Bengaluru, 7:30 p.m. on the 10th of March. An art exhibition, Earth Story, The Elements, will be held at Visual Arts Gallery, India Habitat Centre, Lodi Road, New Delhi, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. between the 9th to 12th of March. Kolkata will host the Rita Chanda Festival at Uttam Manch, Kali Ghat, 5:45 p.m. on March 13th and then 5 p.m. on the 14th as well. While Mumbai will host an event, Confluence, at G5A Foundation for Contemporary Culture, Mahalakshmi West, 8 p.m. on the 13th of March. So that's it from us on the show this week. We'll be back same time next week with some other notable and cultural performances. But just in case you missed the television broadcast of our program, you can also watch it online on YouTube, Twitter, and also on Facebook. And you can also leave behind your feedback and suggestions about our program. Take care and see you again next week.